Well, that'll wrap up topic one. Brendan, what's your topic today for topic two?
Uh, like favorite Halloween memories.
Okay.
I'll let you go first.
All right. See, it's weird because they all blend in. Like I remember a wide variety of costumes and stuff like that. Like there were Star Wars costumes and Harry Potter costumes. I think the biggest, or at least the best memory I have from Halloween was just, I mean, it's basic, but it's just trick or treating in the neighborhood. So
Mm.
just getting or having that freedom rather and that trust from my parents of just going out and like hanging out with friends that night. Like, I don't know if it was just we're kids or it's the illusion of nighttime or whatever, but like going through the development, like it just seemed a lot bigger than it actually was, and seeing all the different houses and stuff, and like there were certain ones that like were the spot where either they were handing out like the giant candy bars or like they decorated their garage so it was like a mini haunted house in there, or it would have a scary effect with the smoke effects or a guy in there or whatever. Like it just made the whole night um, a lot of fun and interesting, and like having my group of friends going from house to house throughout the neighborhood. And then you get like the crossing of the path, like the guard or the paths, like even in like a school setting, like, oh hey, it's you guys, whatever. Like you just pass people that you weren't hanging out with and seeing what they're dressed as, and sharing
Mhm.
some laughs about that and some smiles. So yeah, we would go around, do the loop, and then eventually we would go back to my buddy's John's house. And it was the typical thing you see in the shows of just everybody dumping out their bags, trading stuff that they didn't want, and just having a blast there, sharing candy and stuff like that. So yeah, that's probably the standout memory there. I was never one for going to the haunted houses and stuff like that. I remember once or twice, like us, the cousins, we went to like the corn maze. I remember that being a lot of fun. I don't know if we went during Halloween. Maybe it was just like, or we went around that time. I don't think it was a haunted corn maze or anything like that, but at least just the fall weather and hanging out with doing that was fun.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I don't really chase down the scary experiences, which once again I really appreciate all the work that goes into it. Like I alluded to it last topic, but like the Universal Halloween Horror Nights, like I'm always intrigued to watch those houses through like content creators online, but I don't know if I could ever walk through those and be like, I'm okay, this is fine. Um, but yeah, just it's crazy to see all the love for the season and like how people go nuts for it with either making the houses or making their costumes and stuff like that. It's crazy, but yeah, very basic. But yeah, the Halloween or the trick or treating stuff I think stands out to me the most for favorite.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and the same thing like with the haunted houses. Like there are haunted houses where you gotta like sign a waiver
Mm,
because like they'll put your hands on you
sure.
and like they can like do anything to
Mm,
you. Like I'm pretty sure they can't like assault you or
sure.
sexually
Yeah.
assault you, or there'll be like a lawsuit. But like
Yeah. People
there
get
are
nuts.
movies like that.
Mm,
Um, I watch them. I again like these are like some of the lists I watch
mm-hmm.
every year. It's called The Houses October Built,
Okay.
where these people will go around and trying to find like the best haunted attractions and then they're trying to find this one certain place and then it just like takes a turn from that and it's like found footage.
Mm,
I shouldn't say found footage because they didn't really die,
mm-hmm.
so it's just like whatever you want to call it, like they shot them themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And then there are other ones like haunted attractions called Haunt.
Mm,
That's a good one. Um, I feel like um, it's not the best, but I feel like good kills and like this weird fucking people. Or I'm sorry, um, like they like their appearances matches their their costumes,
Okay.
and like you don't know that until like the end. Um, and there's Hell House LLC, which is like another found footage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I like. I'm probably thinking that like found footage is like maybe in my top three because how it's shot,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like not like it's like so unsteady and like grainy
Sure.
that I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Paranormal Activity movies up to like maybe four.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, like that's one horror movie expert like topic I like. It's like people going to like a haunted house and like there's like actual killers in there or something.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Going around the neighborhood
Mm-hmm.
like that. Like, I did I did that over Mechanicville,
Yep.
and I think my dad would drive me.
Mm. Yeah. Did you guys
Yeah,
have like a spot that you would go to every year, or did you kind of bounce around? Is that
things like bounce around. Uh, Wherever I was living, I would just go there.
sure?
So, and I would always hit like grandma and grandpa's
Right. Yeah. The typical
because
family visit. Like, hello.
yeah, they probably don't get a lot of people because of the house they lived at
Yeah. The
or the road
location.
they lived on.
Yeah.
Maybe like the neighbors, but that's it.
Sure.
And then my grandma would she loved Halloween,
Mm.
and like she made me a Darth Maul uh pumpkin.
Mm. Cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite memories.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
And then I remember one year I dressed as uh it's kind of like a religious superhero. His name is Bible Man. Um, yeah, it's kind of like Batman, but like super religious. And he has like a lightsaber,
Mm-hmm.
and then he has like sidekicks. And I was obsessed with him when I was younger because like how cool he was. And then like I just grew out of it when I
Mm-hmm.
grew um out of the religion
Sure.
because my mom raised me as Christian and my dad raised me as Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
And then like now I'm just nothing.
Sure.
Um, which I'm much happier to be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but like another one, let me see. Oh, I was like a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I would stand on the porch and I would scare people.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I lived at Dolly's house.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was Spider-Man one year, and then I don't want to wear my mask anymore. So I just put like vampire fangs in,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like a vampire Spider-Man. And let me see. One year I just went around on my bike wearing an ICP ski mask. Um, yeah, I know. I think I'm over to Uncle Land's to
Mm-hmm.
go see his display.
Oh yeah, they always went crazy with their
Yeah,
stuff.
let me see. I just feel like Halloween was better when we were kids.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
the feeling of it,
Yeah.
like going out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Yeah, like one year I was Darth Maul, and then like the kids that my dad was like
Mm.
was dating,
Sure.
like they were like creating Amadella all
Oh,
over
you
her
guys
nails.
all went coordinated. Nice.
Yeah, and like the two boys were Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan,
Mm-hmm.
and I was Darth Maul, of course. And like I think, yeah, I like Darth Maul has been like a staple in my life
Mm-hmm.
ever since the episode one.
Sure.
And then, like I remember having a book bag of him, and then my mom would not let me bring it into the house
Oh
because
boy.
she's like, "It's the devil."
Sure.
And I was like, "Mom, it's not." And I was like maybe like in first grade
Mm-hmm.
having that book bag, and then like my dad bought me a lot of uh episode one merch.
Mm-hmm.
Like you saw them.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. I got one year I dressed as something I forgot, but I went to a party with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then like that one year I was a clown. When we went to Comic Con,
Oh yep.
that was around Halloween time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, everything is escaping me.
Yeah. Right. Well, as you were talking, I remembered a few more. I remember Aunt Cindy like hosting a get together at their place, and like she goes hard with the Halloween stuff too. I don't remember
Oh yeah.
specifically what year it was, but I remember going with a friend, and like she had different games set up in the house, and like obviously the food was all themed and whatnot. I remember that was fun. I remember being a little butt and being like, I'm picky food. I need chicken
I
nuggets
feel
from
like I remember
McDonald's.
that. It
Um,
sounds familiar.
yeah, so there was that. I remember going to my old development. We had some friends, family friends in there, and they did a haunted house with their neighbors. I remember helping out with that. That was kind of fun. Like you mentioned, scaring some people, like doing that, or just once again seeing the whole setup and how it worked and what they planned on doing. That was cool. Um, I don't think I did any like group costumes that I can think of. So I think that's just something I missed out on. I remember going to Taekwondo parties for it too a few times. Those were okay. It was your typical, you know, party there. Nothing too special. Like they had the costume contest. That was probably the only big standout difference from their typical parties. Um, but as I grew older and then started working there, I think that was a lot of fun. Just seeing like what the kids were dressed up as and seeing if I even knew what the hell they were
Hmm.
and guessing that. Um, and yeah, just seeing their creativity come out with the costumes and obviously the parents' hard work with those guys. But that was fun. Um, well, I guess those were kind of group costumes with being demo team and stuff. Like, oh, we're all going to be cowboys or we're all going to be zombies or blah, whatever. It was always basic, but
Hmm.
we would do the same type of get up. Um, hmm.
Oh, if people like found footage films,
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend the VHS series. They just came out with a new one called VHS 85,
Okay.
and I watched it the other day and it was like really good. They came out with one, I think 94
Okay.
and then like 99. There has to be like maybe six of them.
Damn.
Let me see. I think the opening of the first one is kind of iffy
Mm-hmm.
because um, it's something I don't like
Sure.
in horror movies or in real life is like the R word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, let me see. Let me see how many they have. Okay, there's VHS, VHS 2, VHS Viral, VHS 94, 99, and 85.
Mm.
And then Quarantine, I believe it's called.
Okay.
They're stuck in like a apartment building,
Hmm.
and like there's like a virus going on, and like um, let's see. Hmm. The Taking of Deborah Logan was really good. Um, I would not recommend that to you.
Okay.
Um, let's see. Oh, they came out with a new Blair Witch. It was okay.
Okay.
Wasn't Again, it wasn't better than the original. Um, Grave Encounters. They go to this like a abandoned asylum. Um, it's kind of like Ghost Hunters,
Hmm.
and like it's kind of like that place that's in Galway that's like supposedly haunted that
Okay.
I went into.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Creep is really weird.
It fits the name.
Is this guy just interviewing this other guy, and he just like does some weird stuff.
Hmm.
Let me see. Oh, it's I think it's Quarantine and then Wreck, like Record.
Okay.
Those are the two movies I'm thinking of.
Gotcha.
And then I don't know if you ever watched Stranger Things, but that's
Oh
like
yeah.
kind of a good way to get into horror.
Yeah, I was a little
Um,
nervous diving into that, but I've absolutely loved it.
the guy who plays Steve is in a movie called Spree.
Okay.
And he's like a Uber driver, and he just like kills people.
Oh.
Um, Another like reality one called Searching. It has a guy from I think it's Harold from Harold and Kumar.
Yep.
And, like his daughter goes missing.
Oh yeah, I think I remember trailers for that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hmm.
And like again, it's actually scary because that stuff happens.
Right. Yeah, it's got that realism.
Let me see.
Hmm. Yeah, I
There's
can't.
one called the Den.
Okay.
That's pretty weird.
Hmm.
But I should make a list for you to watch.
Sure. Yeah, I'd be
That's
down.
not scary.
Sure. Appreciate that.
There's one, yeah. There's one that Adam Sandler did
Mm-hmm.
called Hubie Halloween,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
just
Okay.
it's one of those Adam Sandler movies that's for Halloween.
Okay.
It's pretty. I don't know. It's Adam Sandler
Sure.
humor. So I feel like I grew up with him, so like I like it.
Right. Yeah. Everybody's hit or miss.
Yeah, and it's Halloween, so like,
Sure.
and he gets chased around by kids with ghost face masks
Okay.
on, so that's pretty funny.
Hmm.
And then he references his other movies in there.
Oh really?
Yeah, like O'Doyle, um, like O'Doyle Rules
Mm-hmm.
or O'Doyle. Um, and then I don't know if you ever watched Happy Gilmore.
Yep.
Ben Stiller's character is in that.
Hmm. Okay.
The old person
Like the
worker.
caretaker. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he's in there.
Huh.
He was like at the very beginning. Like that took me off guard. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be this kind of movie.
Sure.
It's like a Adam Sandler like cinematic universe.
Oh God. The
And then
ACU.
he talks like, yeah, he talks like I think the Water Boy,
Okay.
Bobby Boucher.
Hmm. Nice. So yeah, yeah, Halloween's great. I mean, like I said, I'm glad everybody really gets into it. I'm curious, like you said, now obviously we're older, so I don't know if the appeal is there, but I'm curious how kids today are around this time of year because like doesn't seem, at least outside looking in, that kids are trick-or-treating as much. Like it seems like the number, at least in my parents' house, just lower and lower each year. um
Oh yeah, it's I believe, and other people believe it's the trunk or treat.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So just like different format for it instead of going door to door, just kind of like gathering in a place.
yeah, and
Gotcha.
I think it's stupid,
Mm,
but if you have young kids and like babies,
sure.
then okay.
Mm-hmm.
But like kids want to be out and like on Halloween night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little different. I don't know. Maybe it'll be one
Uh,
of those things where it kind of like circles back around. Who knows?
yeah. Oh, here's another movie.
Yep.
The Ring.
Surprised that one came out. Like it's coming up
Yeah,
now. Yeah.
I'm so mad that I did not think of that earlier. Like
Sure.
you know the premise of it.
Yeah. 7 days VHS. Don't watch it.
Yeah, and like she just comes out of your TV.
Yeah, and then she grabs you and pulls you into a well, and then the second one, like she's in that area, the girl or something like that. I don't remember.
I had to rewatch them. I haven't watched it in a while.
Sure.
Um, but I just know they. I don't know. I always mix it up with The Grudge.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Um,
yeah, it's a very similar imagery.
and I think they both originated in Japan. Like
Oh,
foreign movies are, I feel like they're a lot more like more well developed,
sure.
and like sometimes like a Americans will remake some of them.
Yep.
Um, there was one I forgot. It has two kids and like a mom. Uh, I haven't seen the movie. I saw a TikTok about it.
Mm-hmm.
The Miss
Oh
is good.
God.
That's
Yeah, I remember trailers for that with like watching wrestling from week to week. That
oh
coming
yeah,
on, I'm like, oh God. Like that was always the worst thing. Like my experience with horror movies and trailers, like watching wrestling Monday nights and it being later. Of course they're gonna show horror movie stuff. Like yeah, The Mist I remember was a big one, and then I think
the
it
Cane.
was no Kane getting to me. Oh shit, what was it? It's similar to Paranormal Activity. Sinister was one, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. I don't think it is. I just remember in the trailer, like the guy's looking at something, and behind him there's this like red faced demon
Oh
that
yeah,
kind of.
that's Insidious.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, those three.
Yeah,
Those were the ones that I was like, God, no.
I was thinking more of like early to or not early, but like mid late 2000s,
Sure.
like when they had Dead Silence, another good one.
Hmm. Oh, there was a
Uh,
mirror one too that scared the shit out of me. I
oh
think it
yeah,
might
I
have
think
just
that's
been
called
called
Mirror.
Mirrors. Yeah.
Yeah, there was one scene where like the reflection was like ripping.
Backwards, her
Um,
jaw. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. Yep. No, thank you.
I had that on Blu-ray.
Hmm. Papa Griff shouting out Candyman.
I had not seen the new
Hmm.
one yet.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that it was bad, but I'll decide that myself.
Sure.
But the original, I love. I think it was. I think it's the guy who is voicing Venom
Oh, okay. Yep, yep, yep.
in the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's him.
Next
Let
week.
me make sure.
Yay.
Oh, is that soon?
Yeah, next week for Spider-Man 2.
Oh yeah, it's his name is Tony Todd. He's a horror movie legend.
Okay.
He was in Final Destination.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let me see. He's a tall guy too. He's 6'5".
Damn.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Final Destination. Let's see, Hatchet 2. He was in Transformers. Um, Victor Crawley, Night of the Living Dead. Oh, The Crow,
Yep.
Hellfest. Let me see. Yeah, he's a fantastic. Like his voice is really like um what do you want to call that? Like you can tell it's him.
Sure.
Uh, like he was in a movie called Hellfest,
Okay.
and all you don't see him, but you hear his voice,
Hmm.
and then until like later on, then you see him, but like you can tell it's him because like he has like a really unique voice, and like of course, um, you'll get him for Venom,
Hmm.
which I haven't seen anything new from that yet.
Mm.
Let me see. Oh, and there's like movies called like I don't know, let me look up this. It's called Evil Bong.
Okay.
It's by a. Let's see. Let me see this. The It's a really weird um, production company, I think, or whatever you want to call them.
Hmm.
It's a, and like there's like clown ones. It's called. There we go. Full Moon Features.
Okay.
They have. I think Puppet Master.
Okay.
There's a bunch of puppets. Oh, let me see.
How do you
Yeah,
feel
Puppet
about Chucky?
Master. Oh, I used to be scared of him. I used to not like dolls
Hmm.
until like maybe in my teens, and then
Sure.
like I started watching all like the Chuckies and like Child's Play, and then
Mm.
like even a new series I've been watching.
Nice.
It's actually like really good.
Hmm. Okay.
Let me see. Oh, there's one called like Doll Man versus Demonic Toys.
Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, these are all like low budget movies.
Sure.
Ginger Dead Man. Um, I don't know why the clown one I was talking about is called Killjoy,
Okay.
and like those movies got really crazy at the end.
Sure.
Like it started off as like a hood movie, if you want to call it that,
Sure.
and then it got like really weird.
Hmm.
Um, I think same thing with Leprechaun. That started off I think it started off as a hood movie, but I know that what's her face
Jennifer Aniston.
from yeah.
Yep.
I'll say Rachel from
Sure.
Friends.
Yeah, I remember
Oh, did
watching
you look it up?
parts of the one of the Leprechauns. I don't remember which one. I think it was on like Sci-Fi or somewhere on cable. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why I'm watching this, but okay.
There was one that came out maybe 10 years ago.
Hmm.
Let me see. Leprechaun Origins. Yeah, Hornswoggle
Hornswoggle. Yep.
played
Was yep.
played him. And that movie was so I did not like that movie
No.
because they got rid of like the iconic look for him and like
Sure.
made him more like goblin looking,
Oh, okay.
and they got rid of his little outfit.
Sure.
And then the guy who played the original Leprechaun is Warwick Davis.
Hmm. He's
You know him, yeah.
yeah, he's
Willow,
thank you. Yeah, that was what I was going for. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yep.
I think Harry Potter.
Probably somewhere. Papa Griffin chat asks, choose one: Freddy, Jason, or Mike Myers. Who is the best character? Which was the best franchise?
This franchise. I would say Halloween because I like more of those movies.
Okay.
Um, I think the one with most personality, of course, is Freddy because he's the only one out of the three that talks.
Okay.
Um, and again, I don't think that anyone can match him like nowadays because like they try to do the reboot and that didn't do good.
Sure.
Um, and then I like Jason because like his hockey mask and like, but like there, there's a few of them I just don't like and it's like repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I'll even say that I like the I think 2009 version remake or reboot
Mm.
um, with Jared Padalecki from Supernatural.
Mm.
Um, I think my one of my favorites out of them, besides the one that I mentioned tonight, was Part Seven,
Mm-hmm.
uh, A New Blood. Um, but his look changed like in every movie, and like I just did not like it.
Gotcha.
But I also watched them, and I heard that they're doing a TV series
Oh.
for uh, Friday the 13th. I think it's called Camp Crystal Lake
Oh. Okay.
or some shit like that. But I don't know if the director was kidding or not. But he said if he run 10 seasons, that they'll definitely go into space
Oh boy. Okay.
to follow like each movie.
Sure.
But he also said that like each movie will or each season will be a movie. Well, based off the movie, like so, the
Sure.
first one will be just a longer version of the first one,
Yeah.
and then there's like that could be totally false.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just heard that I think Miramax bought the rights for Halloween, and
Okay.
they want to do their own uh, cinematic universe and like with TV shows and like
Oh.
movies, which I'm excited for because I want like a movie of him when he was younger, when he was in the hospital, like after killing his sister.
Mm.
Because I think there's a comic book where he was in there and he like actually killed kids in there too.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, it kind of is like it was a comic book, so I
Sure.
think you can get away with that. But
Yeah.
there are movies where they do kill kids,
Mm-hmm.
and there was one that yeah I'll never watch that again because he like they just straight up showed it like he put a kid in the oven.
Okay.
It was weird. It was like a birthday party too. It
Of
was a
course.
clown.
Of course.
But I think the coolest looking one, probably Michael Myers.
Hmm.
Is like his mask is like I don't know. If I saw that in dark,
Right.
I know I would be like kind of hesitant.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like a big guy and like um in the newer ones he really like effed this one kid up. Um, which I'll be watching those movies soon, like maybe this weekend or next weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I met the guy who played Michael Myers in the Rob Zombie movies.
Oh.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, that
I think he
was
actually,
Comic Con, right?
yeah.
Hmm.
He was in the movie with John Cena,
Oh.
the the fireman one.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know, but okay.
Plainless Fire, I think it's called.
Simple.
Yeah, it was a kid movie.
Hmm.
His name is what's that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tyler Mane.
Oh, he played Sabretooth too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
And
Cool.
he's really cool. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
I think he's I think he's 6'7".
Damn.
Let me see. I met him when I broke my hand.
It's okay.
That's the picture of me, and I just have a picture of him and me with my hand in the cast
Sure.
or whatever. Let me see. 6'9".
Jeez.
Yeah. Cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think he almost became a wrestler too.
Huh.
Which it would have been so cool.
Right.
But like he would have been like the Kane type of guy, or Undertaker.
Sure. Well, very nice. Well, that's a whole lot of movies you've watched there, Brendan. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you watched some without even realizing, because if you want to consider Hellboy as horror, definitely like a subgenre.
Sure, yeah.
Ghost Rider.
Yep.
Let me see. Like, The Crow is actually like a superhero too. It's a comic book, but what's that? Werewolf by Night.
I still have to watch that. I've heard good things.
I recommend watching it in black and white.
That was how it was originally produced, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Constantine. You ever watch that one?
No, is that Keanu?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I haven't seen that.
That's a good one. I think they're doing a sequel. Spawn. They have Morbius here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a horror movie for how fucking atrocious that was.
They even have Venom as one.
Whew.
Oh, and then Blade, because the vampires. Let's see. Split.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that one was tense.
Yeah. The Toxic Avenger is like a cult classic.
Okay.
And that's getting remade with what's that? The guy from Elf. He gets mad when
Peter
both of them
Dinklage.
call him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, I don't know. I saw the first picture of it and had like supernatural elements to it. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
But
all right, final question of the night from Papa Griff: is Gremlins a horror movie?
it's a horror Christmas movie.
There you
the first
go.
one.
I would definitely
That's on
say.
my list for my Xmas or the Christmas movies.
Nice.
I have a whole list of that. And it's like actually one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Nice.
Yeah, I had a Gizmo shirt years ago.
Nice. Well, everybody, this has been another episode of the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for joining all the fun, spooky talk of movies and Halloween and all that fun stuff. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you guys want to catch this podcast live, you can go over to twitch.tv/Enigma9011. You drop a follow over there, you'll get notified when we go live. Join the fun, join the conversation. We'd love to have you in on all the fun, but if you can't catch it live, that's a-okay. Go over to YouTube and podcast services the very next week where it's broken out topic by topic and put as one big video, an MP3 for amusement on the following Friday. Last but not least, any way you can support the show, like, shares, subscriptions, reviews, shares, whatever it is. It may seem small, but it does help the channel grow. So if you do that, we would love and appreciate you for it. Brendan, thanks for hopping on again, man. It was a good
Thank you for
chat.
having me.
Of course. Chat, viewers, listeners, all of you guys, appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Thanks for giving this a watch, giving it a listen, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.